Anthony Smith is going to be the champion of the 205-pound division.
Oh, big kick from Lionheart. Oh, drops him with the elbow.
I'm here to stay. I believe that this is my era.
Jon Jones has regained the throne.
And I'm going to own it for many years to come.
One of the greatest of all time.
Anthony Lionheart Smith. Jon Jones.
I have USADA, VADA, and Nevada, all three drug testing me for the remainder of this year, that's a lot of needles. But I have no problem being in this position. I think through all the testing, I'll be vindicated and we'll all be educated. I'm really excited about how much I'm learning still. My maturity has grown tremendously, so where before in between fights I'd be the biggest party animal, now I'm in the gym while partying a lot. And when you're backed by the Father, and if He tells you something's for you, then I believe it's for you. And I believe that God has anointed me to be a great fighter. And if you believe that, genuinely believe that, then you should have nothing to fear. It's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of time, a lot of research, a lot of lawyers and all this stuff, and a lot of scientists, the best scientists in the world, looking into my blood, and they've come to the conclusion that there's a fair fight happening. And so I'm just grateful to be here with my license. I take Anthony Smith extremely serious. He has 40 fights. He has double the experience I have. And we're going to treat him like that type of person, despite how other people feel about him.
All yours, Anthony. Just another victim, Jon.
Home sweet home. Headed to New York, ladies and gentlemen.
His calling was mixed martial arts, and his new home would be the Jackson Wink Academy in Albuquerque. Jones was a fighting phenom and quickly became the youngest UFC champion in history.
A lot of reading of range and timing going on right now to keep things offset. Guessing.
I think Alex's left leg is hurt.
Good entry there by Jones. He gets his first takedown.
Elbows by Jones. Oh, big shot. Big shot by Jon Jones.
In trouble here.
Gustafson's in trouble. That's it.
Jones has regained the throne.
UFC light heavyweight Anthony Smith was granted his wish to fight Jon Jones sooner than expected.
There it is. That's it. That's it.
And one for good measure, Anthony Lionheart Smith by knockout tonight.
Just cerebral, clinical destruction all the way through. Smash.
Both hooks in now. Don't just finish the round, finish the fight.
It is nothing but misery.
Finish this fight, let's go.
Oh, it is a tap.
Unwavering self-belief is commonplace for a champion favored to win every fight. So constant observation by Anthony Smith is business as usual.
We go out extremely prepared, and even though the odds makers take him lightly, we don't at all. What's up, fight fans? Jon Bones Jones here, telling you not to miss UFC 235 when I defend my light heavyweight title against Anthony Smith.
Try saying it in Mandarin, too.
I'll try. Ni hao, everyone in China. This is UFC light heavyweight champion Jon Bones Jones. Wanted to say well aini for all the support, and Qing Jing Chai Le. I don't know how I did, but Happy New Year. Going into this fight, March 2nd, this will be my 13th world title, and it means a lot to me. I set out to be the most dominant mixed martial arts fighter of all time, and this is a big step on the journey in that direction.
Thank you for your great energy and great vibes within the circle. Thank you for being with the coaches, being with Jon for victory. In the name of Jesus, I pray, Lord. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Victory.
Jon is almost like a snake charmer a little bit. He lulls people in, and he forces people to watch him, and people are waiting on him, and you just can't fight him like that. You got to bring the fight to Jon, and I think that's what it comes down to. Jon is a great martial artist, but I'm a way better fighter.
Anthony Lionheart Smith by knockout tonight. Jon Jones defends his belt against Anthony Smith at UFC 235.
I have a hard time calling this an opportunity. It almost insinuates that I'm being given something, and I think that I'm the type of person that rises to the occasion and I fight to my opponent's level. Sometimes that's a downfall, but in this situation, I think this is a positive. As far as Jon Jones the person, I couldn't care any less about who he is and what he does.
Is it dangerous in there at night?
He's safe.
Is it?
He's safe, yeah. You can even drive to the park at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever seen the Statue of Liberty, man. It's wild. It's iconic, you know? Statue of Liberty for the win. I feel like a criminal. Like I know something that no one else knows, and I'm gonna roll in and steal some shit from Vegas and then leave.
Do you think that Jon is underestimating you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, think about this. How many times have you guys heard me say that I'm taking Jon Jones seriously? I don't have to say it.
With our sumo squats, 8 reps, okay?
My final strength and conditioning for this camp. My weight's low. I have absolutely no injuries. Cardio's great. These guys have been pushing me to the limit for a while now, and they allow me to win fights in the championship rounds.
You feel that altitude right away up here.
Look at these deer. Bro, I didn't realize how close deers will allow you to get. I would imagine he's the alpha. He's the only one with horns on his head. This is it right here, man. The beautiful Burke. I'm not lucky to be in this position. I've earned being in this position. This is the lane that I was born for, the fast lane. I would want to be Iron Man. Iron Man, he's an Avenger, right? Yeah, Iron Man, Stark. Just because he has the coolest gadgets. And interesting fact, he actually lives next to me in Albuquerque. He has a house right in my neighborhood, Robert Downey Jr. So I think that's kind of cool. I would like to fight Sylvester Stallone in his prime. In a boxing match, that'd be great.
My name's Anthony Smith, and I want a title shot.
My immediate reaction was easy work, light work. This guy is a guy that's been around for a long time. I feel like if he was meant to be a special fighter, he would be one already.
And as you said, obviously Jon is a phenomenal athlete, he's a phenomenal fighter. I know what's in front of me, you know, this isn't some big surprise. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I put myself here on purpose.
All I want is I need the pressure. You know my name yet?
His voice is just one of his tools. The difference between me and him is that I believe I have a voice as well, and my sports psychology is very strong. The guy's had 70 fights, 40 pro, 30 amateur. He's by far the most experienced guy I've ever been in there against. And that says something. I mean, comfort in the octagon is everything, and this guy's extremely comfortable in the octagon, so we're treating him with all of our respect.
What's that? What? What's level 3? Oh, okay. You're level 3.
I feel great, man. I feel really great. Thank you.
Hi, guys.
Thank you. It's trifecta through the UFC Performance Institute. I'm doing my meal planning for this week.
Through the years I know I will stay. I will stay with you. Every fight, that's a reminder of why we're here. The eye's always on the prize. That's the prize. Another one of those.
I don't think that his arrogance and his confidence will let him see a valid threat.
He did say he ain't scared of you.
You can talk. I'll give you that. But can you play the game?
I don't know why Jon's upset about my comment about he's a better martial artist and I'm a better fighter. I'm just a guy that gets in dogfights. I mean, if he doesn't agree with me, I challenge him to come on Saturday and let's find out who the better fighter is.
Man, Sugar Rashad Evans, man. At the end of the day, no matter what our history is, no matter if we fought or not, we try to keep what's real. That's just having respect for each other.
Yes, it was the first time today to meet him in person. Anthony is very good, he's very powerful, you know, like very imposing. It's gonna be a tough fight, but you know, Jon have the key.
Nice.
Brazil!
It's always all about the fans, man. UFC, our slogan is "We're as real as it gets," man. And I think what just happened in there was pretty real. There was a lot of genuine smiles and a lot of happy people.
The open workouts were fun, man. It's actually the first time I've ever done the open workouts. The fans were super hyped. I think they're just hyped to be here. You know what I mean? It's a big fight card, but yeah, man, it was cool. You know, so I've enjoyed every second of every minute of every day. I'm gonna fight the way I would normally fight. I'm gonna attack him from bell to bell. I'm gonna be in his face, and if he can deal with that, then props to him, but I don't think he can.
He'll say things like, you know, Jon's arrogance won't allow him to take me serious and stuff like that, and that's an insult.
Rep better step in.
Whoa! You gotta use your legs. Whoa! Jon, that's a ref stoppage. That's a ref stoppage.
Stoppage of what?
I feel exceptionally grateful today. You know what I mean? Like, the fight stuff is all the same for me. But it definitely, you know, it's got a bigger feel to it for sure. It's like a heartbeat in the crowd, you know what I mean? It just feels really good.
You should burn it up for me, massive flag. Take it to the core. Greg, let's go, Greg. Hey.
We're not protecting the belt. We're attacking more belts. And so that's the mentality, and that's what it's been.
My name's Anthony Smith, and I want a title shot.
Oh, drops him with the elbow.
Stoppage for Anthony Smith. Another finish.
Anthony Smith.
You know my name yet? He is the highest level of mixed martial arts talent we have ever seen.
UFC fans, we'd like to welcome you to the weigh-in for UFC 235. Jones versus Smith. Here is Joe Rogan.
What's happening, my friends? Welcome to the weigh-ins.
This opportunity means the world to me. It's everything that I've worked for my entire life.
My goal is to be known as the most dominant champion that's ever played the game.
The greatest light heavyweight of all time, Johnny Bones Jones.
He's a champion. He's a man who figures out a way to win. And he has done that over and over and over again.
I fight in both stances. My wrestling is extremely high level.
Jon, take it down, DC! That is a stoppage for Anthony Smith!
I know that people think I'm crazy, but I'm gonna finish Jon Jones.
I've been hearing that for 10 years, and so far no one's been able to do it.
204.5 for the challenger! 205 for the champion! Give us your thoughts on what tomorrow night means to you.
It means everything to me. This is what I've been working for. And I promise you guys, whatever it costs, whatever it takes, I'm still fucking coming.
Man, I'm so blessed to be in this situation. God is so good. And I'm excited for God to use me tomorrow.
Good luck to you, sir. the champ, ladies and gentlemen, Jon Jones.
And I feel great. I got my size back. I'm getting ready to have a great dinner with my friends and family and win my 13th world title tomorrow. I get it done by being myself, having fun, playing the game that I love. It's put on earth to do this.
There's no budget on this. Whatever it takes, it doesn't matter. But I'm 100% confident this is going to be a finish.
Everybody he's still moving. That means he's good. Oh, yeah. I like it.
205.
Yeah.
Nothing new there.
204 and a half.
5 seconds, baby.
I feel good. I feel really good, man. I slept really good last night. Apparently I was the last person to weigh in. I was like, I don't know. I hate that hustle and bustle of everyone trying to get in as quickly as they can.
For UFC 235, here is Joe Rogan.
Fuck yeah, good luck tomorrow.
Oh yeah, baby. What does it mean to truly arrive?
Oh, and that is it! Anthony Lionheart Smith!
But such dreams come with a price.
I just see him as a step in this game. I'm going to step on him and keep climbing to the top.
It's UFC 235, Jones versus Smith, and it starts right now.
Well, yes, the wait ends right here, right now.
Well, it's nice to see Jon Jones get back on track. In my opinion, he is the greatest talent we've ever seen inside the octagon.
They call him Lionheart because of his durability, because he wasn't supposed to make it, even from his own mouth, to this level.
And Anthony Smith has really made a concerted effort to not challenge the ego of Jon Jones.
On Facebook, Anthony in Dallas says, Smith will shock the world. Okay, guys, that's it from the Purple Couch. Enjoy the fights.
11th UFC appearance overall for Anthony Smith. He brought in Jeremy O'Shine, who has an 83-inch reach.
Yeah! Without a doubt, one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest.
Jon Jones, 31 years old. Anthony Smith is 30. Both fighters 6'4" tall, but a huge reach advantage for Jon Jones of 8.5 inches tonight.
Follow my instruction. Let's keep it clean. Touch gloves and let's do this.
Strong leg kick.
But right now he's grabbing at it.
Oh! Spinning back kick to the body by Jon Jones. Oh!
Head kick from Smith.
Huge head kick.
Again with that side kick to the body this time.
Oh, that hurt him.
Yeah, that got Smith's attention.
See it in his eyes. Good right hand. The combination choice of Jon is just so far out that he can't win. Nice.
Spinning elbow. Beautiful spinning elbow. Front kick to the body. Jon's left leg is just so dynamic. Good kick to the body by Smith.
Trying to land back. He gets hit hard with that left. That left hurt.
Oh, big right hand. Oh!
He trade rights.
Oh. Woo!
He's got to get on the hands. He's letting Jon Jones control his hands, which is the problem.
There it is. Oh! There's a big difference between studying tape and then being inside the octagon with this guy.
Jones throws Smith to the ground. Smith covers up.
Wait a minute. What was that? He kicked his arm, so it's not technically illegal. But if Smith didn't block it, it would have been.
Perhaps we'll get another high-amplitude takedown from Jon Jones. Oh,
nasty elbows.
Look at that hand control.
Jones has landed 100 more total strikes than his counterpart, Anthony Smith. Jones not slowing down. Oh, that is illegal.
That was definitely illegal.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You can see the replay.
Ooh, super
100%.
illegal. That was right on the money.
1 point, 2 points, 2 points.
Interesting.
Look at this. I've never even seen that before.
Me neither.
You will not allow your lion to come out. You've got to go impose your will. You're not working back at anything. You've got to work your offense, Anthony.
Woo. They're getting after it now.
Smith pretty much doing just enough to not get finished here, but not really try to win.
Jon Jones had 8 successful defenses during his first reign, and a late flying knee.
And then another one that goes under the arm. Perfect placement. There's that front kick that just grazed the jaw. It was essentially the Jon Jones show. And what we saw from Anthony Smith was a good effort and ultimately just surviving.
We knew that Anthony Smith was going to be durable, to be fair, though. That's one of the main things he is.
Jon Bones Jones!
I tell you what, it's nothing but God's grace that has just allowed me to fail so many times and still stand. Nothing but God. It's been an honor to fight against you. It was really refreshing not talking shit back and forth. It was really cool.
UFC 235 is just wrapped up, and I'm joined by Dana White. Dana, let's start with the main event. Jon Jones defeats Anthony Smith. He keeps his belt. What were your thoughts on those 5 rounds?
He took the knee to the head, and like a stud and like a true, real fighter, not a, didn't try to weasel his way out of it and whatever. He stood back up like a man and he fought, and you have to respect that.
You know, I let my family down, I let my coaches down, I let all my training partners down. Everyone at Factory X was really supportive and pulling for me, and I don't know, man, I just disappointed a lot of people, and that really hits me hard.
I didn't know how it was going to go. I wanted to finish the fight, honestly. That was the goal. But my coach just said, Jon, don't beat yourself up. It was pretty one-sided, so I'm grateful for that. And I thought I would time just a beautiful knee right as his hand left the ground, and his hand didn't leave the ground. And he could have ended the fight right there, and he didn't. And that's why he's Lionheart, I'll always respect him.
For whatever reason, I just didn't pull the trigger. It's never happened to me in my entire career. Like, you guys have never seen me sit there and sit idle. It's just not my thing, I don't know what happened, but it sucks. Like I said, I needed to force Jon Jones to fight me, and I didn't do that. He didn't fight me. He nullified me. I'll be back. Jon Jones and I will see each other again. That's for sure. Because there's no one else in the entire fucking division that's going to do anything about that. I don't care who it is. There's no one else that's going to stop me from getting back to Jon Jones.
Just point blank, is Jon Jones a dirty fighter?
He was smart, man. He made a lot of good decisions, and he went back to the well on the things that worked, but not too many times to where you could start to time it or expect it or get a read on it. He's smart. He did a good job of playing his game. I wasn't worried about what he was going to do back. I wasn't worried about the counter. I just couldn't go. I don't know, man. Maybe that's what happens to everyone with Jon Jones. I don't know. But we'll get back and just figure it out.
I think the ref did a good job taking 2 points too. Yeah, and you look at the hand, it was right. Was it? It's one of those things. So much respect to Smith for doing what he did. Some of the combinations that he put together and threw, I turned around and looked at Zac Efron and said, Jesus Christ, this guy's so fucking good. I mean, you guys had to say it a few times during this fight tonight, man. Some of the shit that Jon Jones threw is ridiculous. Cormier is the greatest heavyweight ever, and I think Cormier is one of the greatest mixed martial artists ever. And Jon Jones just knocked him out. So Jones is definitely one of those guys that raises to the level of his opponent. You throw a killer in there with Jon Jones, Jones fights like a killer. We're literally going to change the entire game, man. I've been working for the last year on a lot of fun shit. And in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to announce some of the things that we're working on. And it's big, it's fun, it's game-changing, and I'm looking forward to it.
The illegal knee was totally unintentional. In the moment, I felt his body language rising. I felt his body, rising. And I thought I was getting ready to time a great headshot right after he got off of his palm. I did an illegal blow, and he decided to allow the fight to continue. And I'm so proud of him for just being a real warrior out there and continuing to fight. Hats off to Anthony, man. He could have done it the easy way, and took that option out. But instead, he stayed in there, and I owe him a beer. I made a mistake. It was an honest mistake. I'm sure because it's me, fans are gonna be like, "This dude fucking cheated. He's such a cheater, poking people in the eyes, and now he's kneeing people in the head." I just gotta learn to, take it and keep on ticking. The confidence that I had as a 23-year-old facing Shogun Rua has only grown. I believe in myself tremendously, and no one said my job was meant to be easy, but I felt like I'll always make a way to make it happen. And I got a new challenge, and that's to get this thing covered in red rubies, and that means I'm gonna have to beat a lot of ass, and I am up for the challenge. Well, guys, it's been awesome. I hope you guys have a great night. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. Thank you to all the fans who watched. Love you guys. Thank you to all my haters for inspiring the shit out of me. Deuces.